Hello, everybody. Okay, so my wife and I are out here having lunch, and we were talking as we do. You know, my mind wanders, her mind wanders, mine more than hers. Not that she doesn't have a mind, of course, but I'm just go listen to the song "Almost Human" by Kiss. That's solo. That sounds like my brain. So anyway, somehow we got on the topic of that movie, The Searchers, with John Wayne, which one day I decided to watch it. I thought this kind of sounds like an interesting movie. Now, I should have known better, because I'd already seen some other John Wayne movies, and they were garbage. And another thing, that stupid movie, The Green Berets, it took longer to film. So there's long stretches where George Takei is not playing Sulu in Star Trek in season 2, because that stupid John Wayne movie's goes over at length. So less Sulu because of John Wayne. Don't mess with my Star Trek. On the other hand, George Takei's got the last laugh. He's still here, and John Wayne's long gone. So anyway, but the only time John Wayne was really entertaining was when he was on I Love Lucy with that bit where she kept messing up his that cement thing with a signature in it. But that was more the comedic antics of Lucille Ball. We all know Fred Mertz was the star of that show anyway. Now, but I thought, you know, this movie, The Searcher, sounds interesting. So like his niece gets kidnapped by a tribe of Indians or something, and then him and a Sutter fellow, who I think was the guy that played Captain Pike in Star Trek or something. So John Wayne's got Star Trek all over the place. Anyway, they go off trying to find her. Well, it took him 10 years to find his niece. How could it take 10 years to find the niece? This was like right around the end of the Civil War. So we're looking at like 1865 or thereabouts. So the middle of the 19th century. What would be taking you 10 years to find somebody? Were there tall skyscrapers in Texas I was not aware of? Because I'm watching the movie, I see nothing but flatland as far as the eye can see. Now, so you got to figure, what was in the way? The airport? Not in the middle of the 1800s. Elevator trains? I think not. Tall skyscrapers? Maybe some places. Texas? I highly doubt it. So how did it take 10 years to find her? It's insane. It's just like, you know, I figure you got to go around just looking in every TP. You poke your head in the thing there. Nope, that's not her. You look in there. I don't see anybody counting casino profits. Or I see people in there counting casino profits. That's her. Now I know someone's going to get offended by that joke, because everybody gets offended by everything. Guess what, folks? It's a joke. Ha, 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 laugh. There's nothing wrong with laughing. But everybody today, in Generation Y, gets offended by everything. You can't laugh. Yes, you can. I'm still laughing. Don Rickles, funny. Groucho Marx, funny. Red Fox, funny. Archie Bunker, funny. George Jefferson, funny. They're not always politically correct. They might even be sometimes rude, but they're funny, and they make me laugh. And sometimes maybe even some of the stuff they're saying is a laugh at my expense. Hey, if it's a well-written zinger, then it's a well-written zinger. Go with it. That's fine. But, you know, but anyway, back to this stupid movie. So this movie was like 2.5 hours, and it was horrible. And they finally find her. But 10 years. What were you doing? Now, I understand they took a horse. And you know, I didn't expect them to find her in a half hour, because they didn't have cars and whatnot. Now, you couldn't make that movie now, because you got to look at it like this. You got all that global positioning, all these, you know, they track the cell phone, the satellites, and all this fancy stuff. They'd have probably found her in about a half hour. They just pinged her cell phone. She's over there. Okay, let's go get her. Hey, now I know John Wayne wouldn't talk like this, but, you know, this is how I talk. Hey, you over there. Give me my niece back. That's her cell phone pinging over there. That's not very funny. What do you got to do that? You know, you can't. What are you doing here? That's it. Come on now. And so, you know, you wouldn't have a movie. Or let's say, for the sake of argument, she like maybe like the niece was cheating on her boyfriend, and he stuck like a some sort of GPS device up her asshole or something. Yep. I'm getting a ping on the GPS. You got a GPS in her shoved up her ass? She was kind of fooling around on me there, so that's her over there. So you wouldn't have a movie now with all the modern technology. You know, I mean, I'm sure there was some modern technology in the 1860s, but which wouldn't seem so modern now. I don't know, smoke signals, telegraph machines, all that kind of stuff. And that was probably, you know, amazing for its time. But now you got emails, cell phones, ping this cell phone tower, that cell phone tower, you're over here, you're over there, whatnot. But no matter what you do, no matter how much modern technology you have, there's one thing that's always going to make a John Wayne movie lousy, and that is John Wayne.